And we are going to talk about Shohei Ohtani and what transpired on Friday night. And it's a combination. I mean, obviously, he had a tremendous game.
Whoa, are we underselling this?
Okay. No one's taking
Bo
that.
Nix had a tremendous game.
No, it was a tremendous game, but no one's taking that away from him. But let me sit down and let me explain to you, okay?
You got so much explaining, not explaining. You got so much explaining to do.
This is why people get caught up on this whole idea of prisoner of the moment. Because the prisoner of the moment made it like Shohei had done something that nobody had ever done. Okay?
Okay.
And it's not true. Okay? First of all, people have hit 3 home runs in a game.
I'm laughing at you fighting for your life right now.
Reggie Jackson hit 3 home runs on 3 pitches, consecutive pitches, by 3 different pitchers in a World Series game. An incredible feat.
That's how I feel.
Here's the other part. So people, I get it. He's a unicorn. They're making it like, well, nobody. Well, yeah, we know because only him and Babe Ruth have been the only guys who have pitched, right, and hit home runs at this kind of clip. There's only been 2 guys since the 20s. But people keep going, he's the first guy since, yeah, of course he is, because nobody else has ever done it.
That's exactly why it's impressive. Nobody else has done it.
Hear me out.
You know nobody else has ever done this before, but it ain't impressive.
No, Babe Ruth was the last guy who had the opportunity to do it.
100 years ago.
Okay, but here's the part where they go, they say the 3 home runs, okay. Even though Kike Hernandez had 3 home runs in a game, playoff game. That didn't happen. It's not like that never happened.
Right.
But then the whole thing is about, and he struck out 10. He struck out 10 batters. He struck out 10. I'm like, okay, that's good. Okay. But it wasn't like he had shut down the mighty Milwaukee Brewers. And here's my issue. Blake Snell pitched 8 innings of unbelievable ball against the Milwaukee Brewers. Yamamoto pitched a complete game against the Milwaukee Brewers. They were dead on arrival. Shohei didn't do anything special. Everybody and their uncle, I could have pitched 4 scoreless innings against that team. They couldn't hit. They couldn't score any runs. So people are making it like he pitched a no-hitter and hit 4 home runs on every at-bat. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. What he did pitching-wise was not that impressive against this Milwaukee Brewers team.
You're screaming in a room by yourself.
Okay, no,
nobody else is. You are like in an insane asylum.
No, I'm not.
In a straitjacket. No, I swear.
Rob.
Listen to your. No, hold on, Alex. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me.
It ain't the greatest.
Look at the goalpost. It ain't like he hit 4 home runs. It ain't like he pitched a shutout, a complete game. Look at how far he has to go for you to you to acknowledge. He had to have 4 home runs, pitch all 9 innings, have 14 Ks.
He's not the greatest player who ever played. It's so premature. It really is.
If you said that, I would be like, okay, I can disagree, but I can understand that.
I'm going to give you another example because that's what they tried to do with Mike Trout. With the Angels.
Mike Trout ain't this.
They did when he first came
up.
No,
I agree, but I'm saying Mike Trout ain't this.
No. And then what happens, what I'm saying is he's got a long way to go. We don't know how long he's going to pitch. This year he batted 280. He didn't even bat 300. He batted 280.
You got to say it like he batted 180.
No, 280.
The stuff you're saying, is like really good, right?
And here's the other thing, too, I'm going to say to you.
Yes.
Okay? It wasn't the greatest performance I'd ever seen in a postseason game. And I'm not trying to be
You are being.
I'm not.
Are you done with this soliloquy that not a single person in America buys except you? Rob, the man, here's why. Let me also tell you why it's remarkable. To be down in the dumps and in a slump is what makes it incredible because you could continue down that, just never perform again, and it doesn't even need to. The team's carrying me. The starting pitchers carry me. I can just ride this coast on into the postseason. Nope, he had enough. The man said the buck stops here, and what he did was say, home run, oh, let me go put on my, let me take this off and go pitch real quick. And strike out 10 and hit another home run. And we talking about hockey right now because we were talking about earlier the Maple Leafs. The man hit a hat trick. You ball, he did a turkey. And this is on top of, again, this is a $700 million man. Most people don't live up to the hype of things like that. He comes to this team. He lives up to it last year. He's incredible.
Did
MVP.
he live up to it in the
Gonna be an
postseason?
MVP season. And that's what makes this remarkable.
Did he live up
finally
to it
put
in
the
the
snide to
postseason?
it. And then you can sit up here and tell me, well, only two people have done it, him and Babe Ruth. Well, then, arguably the greatest player ever. You're telling me only other person who does something was the greatest player ever.
No, but his
But
his
nothing.
career isn't long enough for you to consider him the greatest player of all time. And that's what people were saying.
You are trying to also poo-poo the performance. Don't be a prisoner of the moment.
No,
We've seen this before. We have not.
Yes,
and
we
Tony
have.
Kornheiser, who is your senior, was at that game with Reggie Jackson. He said, I was at that game when he hit 3 home runs. And you know what? This was even better. He said, because I could go to Reggie Jackson and say, Reggie, you know what you didn't do? And Reggie would say, pitch. You can't. The most important thing in baseball is pitching. No. And the man went out there and did 10 strikeouts.
Here's what I'm trying to tell you is the Dodgers won a World Series last year without Shohei Ohtani. He didn't pitch for them last year, and he didn't hit well. Would you agree with that? They won.
Yes.
They won despite him. This year, they were 3-0 against the Brewers, and he was batting 150 in the postseason. So, again, the Dodgers were rolling without Shohei Ohtani. And the pitchers who pitched in games before he pitched actually pitched better than him because Blake Snell went 8 innings against the hapless Brewers.
No hapless Brewers me now. When they swept the Dodgers in the regular season, best record in the majors.
We're talking about now.
I know, but I'm saying it's a reason why they're hapless now because they're going up against great starting pitching.
And then we saw Yamamoto pitch a complete game.
Yes.
Against the Brewers.
And Shohei might near one have.
So Shohei, how in the world could he not do that against a team that obviously went in a tank?
Rob, I'm not buying that.
How they're playing.
Stop it. The Milwaukee Brewers were the best team in baseball. Swept the Dodgers all through I did the pre and post game for 2 of them games. And you sit there and all of a sudden, they're the hapless. Woe is us. We just barely made it here. Stop it. Ain't nobody buying what you selling right now.
Last week, they were been brutal.
Stop it.
They scored 4 runs in 4 playoff games.
He beat them by himself. He literally beat them by himself, Rob. One man, we always say, one man can't beat a team. Well, I don't know if you've been telling me that my whole life because you're wrong, because Shohei just beat the Brewers. It's okay. Say it with me.
No, it's not okay.
That was the best performance, arguably in any sport, not just baseball.
No.
I don't know what's the football equivalent. Lamar Jackson throws for 350, runs for 250, or Travis Hunter catches 3 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Basketball is it a 50, 20, 30, and 10 block game? Like, what's the equivalent in any sport? Stop it, Rob. Ain't nobody buying it.
I'm trying to tell you that. You got to look at
this. Is a $5,000 jacket at Ross. You ain't buying it either.
Who he did the pitching against, which is a dead Milwaukee Brewers team.
I've been doing this show with you for a year, and you ain't never stuttered like this.
They're dead. The Brewers were dead. Rob G, you could have pitched 4 complete innings.
No, he couldn't because he's not Blake Snell, he's not Yamamoto, and he's not Ohtani.
Yamamoto had pitched 9. You know?
Reggie Jackson's weighed in?
Reggie Jackson has weighed in on this whole situation.
He gave him props.
Well, it wasn't a big deal, but Reggie Jackson said,
what did he say?
I say wow, double wow. And congratulations, Shohei, for an incredible performance, all caps, exclamation point. Tip of the cap and a bow to you on your performances tonight.
Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
And what he did say was, it wasn't the greatest game we ever saw.
That was you.
Okay?
Fighting for your life over here.
Because Reggie turned in. What Shohei did, somebody can do. What Reggie did, nobody.
Absolutely nobody can do what Ohtani did. Nobody else is pitching and hitting 3 home runs.
You're going to have
nobody.
Yes, you are. You're going to have more.
You know what? I take that back. You might have a kid do that
You're going to have
3,048.
Well, I got some stats for you, Rob, just to give you an idea as to how common this was that Shohei, accomplished.
How many times? It's like 40 times guys have hit 3 home runs.
Only 12 hitters have ever hit 3 homers in a postseason game.
12 in 150
Only
years.
26 pitchers had ever recorded 10-plus strikeouts with 2 or less hits and no runs.
Is Kike
in a
Hernandez on that
postseason
list?
start.
Rob G, is Kike Hernandez
Shohei
on that
Ohtani
list?
did both of those things in one game.
Is Kike on that list? I'm asking you. Is Kike Hernandez on the list?
Why do you keep bringing up 3 home runs as if that was it?
Because that I want to know.
Kike ain't pitched.
I want to know, did Kike Hernandez hit 3 home runs in a playoff game? Yes, he did.
What does that? He didn't pitch, Rob. He didn't pitch.
No, but it tells you that it's not
Stop
impossible
it.
for a player like Kike Hernandez to be on that list.
Nobody's listening to
He
you.
ain't a Hall of
You
Famer.
don't believe it. This is what you rehearsed in the mirror at home once it happened after you wiped the throw up off your face. You were like, okay, Ohtani's not the way. Okay,
2017.
Ohtani's not the best.
2017, Kike went yard 3 times in a row in a playoff game.
And you know who else did? 10 other people.
And he had 7 RBIs. Oh,
10,
wow.
10 other people have done that.
7
Rob G just said.
RBIs.
10 other people have hit 3 home runs. Nobody else has done what he did. 3 home runs.
The Brewers were dead.
The Brewers were the best
offensively.
team in baseball.
The
Stop
Brewers
it.
were dead.
Stop it. Say it with me.
No.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. It's okay, Rob. It's okay. He's the best player we've ever seen. And he's got another 5-6 years of greatness.
8-7.
Who knows where we're going next with this thing?
877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. Are you a prisoner of the moment and you believe that was the greatest?
Then.
That was the greatest moment in the history
Federal
of baseball,
prison.
and he's the greatest player who ever laced him up and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Are you on that bandwagon, or are you being responsible,
It's a seat right here on the bandwagon. Come on,
and
Rob.
smart?
Come on.
And you believe that it was
Hold on, you can't hit. Seats taken, Rob. Sit right here.
It was a tremendous game by Ohtani, but it wasn't the greatest of all time. 877-99 on Fox.
It was the one I saw, Reggie Jackson, who also said that was the greatest he ever saw.
That's not what he said. 877-996-6369.
Prisoner of the
We
moment.
want to hear from you. Don't be a prisoner of the
I'm
moment.
about to lock you up
Do
right
your
now.
context when you're talking about sports. Sports has to have context. And in this case,
We just
I have
gave it to
context.
you. You don't. You don't even have context in your phone you can call right now because don't nobody believe you. Go.
All right, here we go.
It's okay.
Where are you? Greatest
On the rational
performance
side is
ever,
where they are.
Greatest player ever.
We
all
want
that.
to know.
Yeah, let's start with Scott in Pennsylvania. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Scott?
Hey, guys. Best 3 hours on the air.
My
Thank you,
man.
Scott.
Thank you.
Rob, I'm listening to you, man. You know, up until that last game, Ohtani was hitting Jack Diddley Poo. Did you see the pictures? Quintana, the pitch into him was right in his wheelhouse. It was like sitting on a tee. The next 2 pitchers, Patrick and McGill, they served up his gopher balls. I mean, what the heck was wrong with that pitching staff? It was like the Brewers packed it in and said, oh, what the heck, let's go home.
Right. They didn't even hit.
They didn't.
They were awful. They were awful.
They put the ball on a tee for Ohtani, and unfortunately, that's the way I feel. It didn't take away from his pitching performance. I thought it was outstanding, but I was very suspected of that hitting performance.
Scott, you do realize he has to hit him, though, right? Like
without a doubt.
He could have got a double. He could have got a single, triple. He could have hit a sac fly. Like, he had to hit the home run, just even if they're served up.
Just like, hey, I agree with you 100%. Just like golf, when I'm 90 yards away, I got to hit the ball up under the green.
There you go.
No
Thanks,
doubt.
Scott.
Appreciate you, Scott.
Yep.
How about John in South Carolina? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, John?
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
I'm doing great, and I have to tell you, I am a big fan. I've been a sports talk radio fan for a long time, and you guys are part of the greatest team, Fox Sports Radio. But for one time, I got to disagree with you, Rob.
All right. Well, I appreciate the compliment about the show. Let me hear what you disagree with me on.
Now, I'm a long-time baseball player, and I'm telling you, when you have a guy that can pitch like that, hit 3 home runs in the postseason, that's just, it's unheard of. And I know you made the comment about he hadn't showed up, and you were absolutely right when you made that comment. I totally agreed with you, but the guy didn't only show up. He showed up and did something that'll probably never be done again. and we just got to give him his due.
He showed up and he showed out is what he did, John. He showed up and showed out.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate you, John.
How about Jerome in Charleston? You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Romy?
Hey, Kevin, either Rob's turning into his friend Stephen A. Smith or he's becoming senile, okay? as hard a sport as baseball is to be relevant in, the man's got an electric arm and an electric bat. Who does that? Nobody.
Okay, but wait a minute, Jerome. The other pitchers on his team did just as well.
So they're great too, Rob.
So it was more about how bad the Brewers were, ridiculous. Not how great that Ohtani was. Don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
No, we don't.
He's got an electric arm.
Anybody could have done that. They all did it against the Brewers. The Brewers mailed it in. They didn't show up.
He's the best modern day player in baseball right now, okay?
Is he the best hitter in baseball, Jerome? Yes or no? I don't want you to say no, Jerome. Hello. Jerome. Is he the best hitter in baseball? Yes or no?
Are you turning?
No, Jerome. Jerome, answer my question, please. Is he? No, he's not.
He's the best player
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you to answer the question. Is he the best hitter in baseball? No, he's not.
He answered your question. You just don't have to agree with him.
Is he the best pitcher in baseball? Yes. Is he the best pitcher in baseball?
Rob, you fighting for your life.
All right, Jerome, thank you. Hang up. You guys in Charleston, y'all don't even have baseball down there. You don't know what you're watching.
Look at you.
All right, go ahead, Rob.
They've been watching baseball since 1896.
You know what, Rob? There's at least the YouTubians who agree with you. Okay. Courtney Miller says, in order to be the best player in baseball, you have to lead a stat in at least one category. Ohtani's never led Major League Baseball in any category. Name one. Doesn't lead in homers, doesn't lead in RBIs, doesn't have a Cy Young, jack of all trades, master of none.
There you go. Bullseye.
That was
bullseye.
You know how many MVPs he has? How about that?
Where's that
Take
guy?
that.
Where's that guy? He's from
Courtney Miller on YouTube.
Courtney Miller from he lives in Cooperstown, New York. He might know something about baseball.
Hey, it's just you and him. Y'all can be buddies together.
Real quick, Chili Tim in Atlanta. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Chili?
What up, Rob? You sound like the guy who was coming back from San Francisco this morning that had about 10 drinks, not 10 strikeouts, but about 10 drinks. I was at the game, actually, last night. But, so I'll say this first of all. I still think Barry Bonds is the greatest player I've ever laid my eyes on. That's just my opinion. To me.
Yeah, but he has a long career, and Shohei hasn't had a long enough career yet to be the greatest of whoever played. He just doesn't.
But I will say this. His batting, when you made the comment about he didn't, somebody had 7 RBIs, it's like, 10 strikeouts, if I'm keeping the other guys from getting RBIs, that's like me getting an extra 3 RBIs. It's like a quarterback throwing 3 touchdowns and then going on the other side and getting 3 turnovers, giving himself more chances to score more touchdowns. So I will give him credit that I thought it was a phenomenal performance, but in my opinion, still, following baseball as long as I still say Barry Bonds is the best player I've ever
and that's fair.
laid my eyes.
Chili, if that's your opinion, that is fair. But to act like that wasn't incredible, to act like what we've seen is just something regular or normal is absolutely ridiculous. All right, Rob, so they're watching us right now, which means another thing they can do is what?
They can subscribe. All you got to do is hit that button, subscribe to The Odd Couple for some of the best sports talk content in the nation.
Facts, and while you're at it, they can like, they can comment, they can share. Do all that for us. We appreciate it. Just do all that right up in here.